Okay, so I just woke up from the most insane dream ever, and I gotta record this. So basically, I'm at a 12-step meeting. I was ordered to go to 12-step meetings when I was quite young, not even out of high school. And there are two people there that I remember fondly. We're just kind of chumming along like old times. The meeting ends. They do the serenity prayer, and then I turn around and my two friends are gone. There's still some people there, and I turn around and I'm in this huge cavernous pool. Everything is colored aquamarine or teal, whatever. And I decide to go for a swim. And I'm swimming underwater breaststroke, which was my best stroke. And I look underwater, and there are a bunch of people at the deep end, and they're walking around the bottom of the pool wearing ankle weights, kind of in unison. And I'm kind of spying on them, and they turn around and look at me. And so I'm like, oh, I've been busted. So I start fluttering backwards, and all of a sudden I'm moving really fast, and I'm back at the shallow end, and I get out. I think I'm naked. So I exit the pool room. I find what's kind of an exit, and it's this huge vertical staircase that's somewhat unsafe. And every few steps down you go, the stairs kind of change. Some are long and straight, and then some are or going straight, and then it starts to spiral, and it's just weird. I get down to the bottom and I realize I'm kind of in a lobby area, and I'm like, well, that's weird. I didn't know this place was attached to a hotel. And from then on, the whole thing is kind of like the wildest Mardi Gras you can imagine at a hotel party that never ends. Almost everybody's beautiful. Not everybody is like in Mardi Gras garb. You see some normal looking people as well. Almost everybody's attractive. But I keep trying to find my way out. I've had similar dreams of not being able to find an exit, and I keep trying to find my way out. I don't know why, because this party seems pretty cool, but it kind of reminds me of it's very Alice in Wonderland like, or like the video for No More I Love Yous by Annie Lennox. You know, people are laughing and stuff, and often when they're speaking to me, they don't make much sense. But every time I ask someone for directions, they start to offer to help, and then they just start kind of talking crazy. Not in another language, but kind of like they're drunk. Really drunk. And I find out I think some of them are on an acid trip. There's one part that's central. There's this elevator that's very Willy Wonka-ish. It's got all these buttons that don't make sense. And it moves extremely fast. When it goes down, like you actually, you feel your stomach rise up in your chest. And there was one person in the dream that kind of made sense. She was this cute girl that I got in the elevator with once. And same thing though. I asked her to help me get out of there, and she at first offers, and then she starts looking really tired, maybe like she's really drunk, and just starts talking about other things, and I just can't get out of this place. And then it dawns on me, hey, why do you want to leave? This place seems really cool. Maybe you should just party and have a good time. But other things start going through my mind, like, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. It must be extremely late. I look for my phone, and I don't have my phone, but I have two other phones, which are like, they're like mini versions, that were actually party favors to everybody at this party, which, must have been extraordinarily expensive. But I can't figure out how to work them, and I certainly can't call anybody on them. I just I tap buttons and try to open up the phone, and then I see other videos that people have taken there. Um, every room is different. This hotel, I finally kind of realized I think it's a hotel, what was about the size of a skyscraper. So you had a skyscraper hotel's worth of wild people partying in an Alice in Wonderland environment. Everybody's attractive. Everybody is just messed up. And there was one time I thought I'd found the exit to the hotel, and I didn't. Every time I think I get close, I'm kind of just like back to square one. Um, and I forget exactly how it ends. But, it was one of those dreams you almost wish it didn't end. Um, this was the most phenomenal dream I've maybe had in my whole life. And so I'm recording this on my GoPro because I just had to remind myself about this dream, and, to kind of spur my memory, because I want to remember it. But hopefully this doesn't make it to video. I just woke up. It's very early, and I've got to leave and go to work. But wow, just wow. I kind of wish it was real life, or I kind of wish I could push a button and just go back, like for a day, because I think I would party and I'd have a lot of fun. Anyways,